The 2026 Mazda CX-30. We have some new updates to talk about, but stay tuned until the end of this video where I'll be sharing with you how you can save 11% off the MSRP on the 2025 CX-30. All right, let's get started here. The CX-30 is the smallest SUV in the Mazda lineup. These vehicles, they do come standard with all-wheel drive, and the entry-level models, they are rocking the naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's putting out 186 horsepower and 186 pounds-feet of torque. Truly an excellent powertrain. There's also a turbo engine, but honestly, I would just stick with the NA 4-cylinder. And the entry-level S trim level, it now gets a brake limited slip differential to help improve the traction and the stability, and we also get updated dampers to help improve the ride comfort. Something else I really appreciate about Mazda is even on their base vehicles like this S trim level, they give us the useful safety tech features as standard, like the blind spot monitoring, the rear cross traffic alert, and much more. The base S is also rocking the 8.8-inch infotainment screen. We do have here Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it's going to be wired, not wireless. And we also get an 8-speaker audio system as standard. There's also dual USB-C ports, a 7-inch digital gauge cluster screen. You get the push-button start and the black cloth seats. These vehicles come standard with the 16-inch alloy wheels. And the next step up from the base model, it's going to be the Select Sport, which comes with 18-inch alloy wheels, and we get heated black door mirrors, which newly adds the memory positioning, and these mirrors will also tilt when in reverse to help the visibility when parking. That's another great feature to have. And new for 2026, the Select Sport models will be coming with the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We also get the 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with 2-position memory. These seats are also going to be heated in the front. Select Sport also comes with Alexa built in. We get the leatherette seats along with a leather wrapped shifter and steering wheel. The next trim up, it's going to be the Preferred, which comes with a larger 10.25-inch infotainment screen. You now get the wireless phone charging, the power sliding moonroof, rain sensing windshield wipers, leatherette seats, and more with the Preferred model. And new for 2026, it's going to be something known as the Aire edition, which builds upon the Preferred trim level. And this Aire edition, it's going to feature gloss black badges for both the Mazda logo and the CX-30 nameplate. We have 18-inch black metallic aluminum alloy wheels, black roof rails and side mirrors. And the Aire edition has some unique interior features like light colors to help create a feeling of spaciousness. We have things like the white leatherette seats with the gray cloth inserts. And we have other quality materials like gray suede-like interior trims and light gray stitching throughout. So that's your Aire edition. We still have the Carbon edition, which is what I typically recommend in the Mazda lineup, especially with vehicles like the CX-5 Mazda. Here with the 2026 CX-30, this Carbon edition, it continues to have that polymetal gray exterior with the red interior leather seats. We have the black 18-inch alloy wheels, and the Carbon edition is where we begin to get the excellent 12-speaker Bose audio system, genuinely one of the best audio systems in the economy class segment. And we also get a frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror with the garage door home link. Then we have the top of the line Premium. Once again, we're still focused on the naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine here, and this Premium CX-30, it's going to build upon the Carbon edition. And for 2026, this Premium model now includes a heated steering wheel along with a 360 camera. We also get a power lift gate with the top of the line Premium. So those are all of your naturally aspirated 4-cylinder trim levels. Now let's move on to the Turbo CX-30, where we only have 2 trim levels for the turbo models. Your new entry-level turbo model is going to be the Aire edition. So we talked about the Aire edition for the NA 4-cylinder. Well, now the turbo engine also gets this trim level, and it's the new entry level. Turbo 4-cylinder engine, it produces 250 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque when using 93 octane fuel. On 87 regular fuel, the power drops to 227 horsepower and 310 pounds-feet of torque. It's a great engine if you have deeper pockets, but you still don't want to move up to a luxury branded vehicle. You want a premium experience, but you don't want to pay up for the badge. these turbo Mazdas are truly excellent. Very refined driving experience, effortless power. Definitely a bit thirsty though. That's the con regarding the turbo Mazdas. They're not that fuel efficient, especially if you have a lead foot. Anyway, the Turbo Aire Edition is very similar to the NA 4-cylinder Aire Edition, where we get the black exterior badges and the light interior color scheme. So if you like that look, there you go. And then we just have the Turbo Premium Plus at the top. So again, just 2 trim levels for the Turbo. Premium Plus, it's just gonna come with everything like one would expect. And if you like the black badges from the Aire Edition, the Premium Plus is also going to feature that. It would have been nice if Mazda incorporated the Turbo Carbon Edition. It's sad that they've gotten rid of that, but oh well, it is what it is. We have here the official pricing for the 2026 CX-30. It's going to start at $25,975 and it's going to top out at $37,900 for the Turbo Premium Plus. But these prices do not include the destination charge of $1,495 or $1,540 if you're in Alaska. And these prices have gone up slightly compared to the 2025 CX-30. I think the Carbon Edition is going to be one of the best value propositions in the lineup. It's either that or I would just stick with the base Model S, honestly. Once again, Turbo is cool if you have deeper pockets, but for the average family, the NA 4-cylinder is going to be better and more fuel efficient. But overall though, for 99% of families, I actually just recommend going with the CX-5 because the CX-30 is genuinely rather cramped. Okay, I am 5'11", not even 6 feet tall, and I feel pretty cramped sitting in the rear seats of the CX-30, and the trunk space is also not that cavernous. The CX-5 fixes pretty much all of that. You get much more lavish rear legroom and a much larger trunk as well. The CX-30 Mazda is effectively a lifted up hatchback, which when I do these CX-30 videos, plenty of owners drop by commenting how pleased they are with their purchase, so God bless them, very good. But for 99% of people, I would recommend checking out the CX-5. But pretty much all of these Mazdas drive exceptionally well, pretty much a luxury car driving experience for not that much money. So that's impressive, and as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save about 11% off the MSRP on most new Mazdas. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He has partnered dealerships both in the Washington, D.C. and in the California areas. He does offer nationwide shipping, but shipping is something you have to pay extra for, so it would be ideal if you can pick up locally at DC or in California. But on pretty much every Mazda SUV, no matter the trim level, he's got 11% off the MSRP. Even the plug-in hybrid CX-90 and the hybrid CX-50, he does have discounts, albeit a bit less, around 9%, but still deep discounts on all of these new Mazda vehicles. Not to mention, a lot of these Mazdas lease out pretty well. AutoCompanion also has a built-in leasing calculator in his website, and if you scroll down to the bottom, there's another calculator that you can use. It's a bit more in-depth, and it shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives for your local zip code. That calculator is absolutely free to use, and it is one of the most powerful resources that a consumer can utilize because it really breaks down the mechanics of a lease if you don't understand it, so you can see if it works out for you and your family. Regardless though, these discounts, they apply to cash buyers, finance customers, lease customers. It doesn't really matter how you buy the vehicle. And AutoCompanion has other makes and models as well, like Honda, Toyota, Volkswagen, Nissan, Hyundai, Kia, etc. And AutoCompanion has luxury brands as well, like Acura, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Lexus, etc. Although these are some of the best prices in the United States, AutoCompanion does charge a broker fee to access these deals. It's going to be a far better deal than what 99% of people are going to be able to achieve on their own. So his fee is definitely well worth it, especially since you don't have to worry about any additional nitrogen fees, tin fees. There's none of these manipulation games that you have to worry about. So it's a pretty seamless and stress-free process regarding buying a car. However, he did say that if you go on his website and you fill out an inquiry form and you mention my channel, he did say that he'll take some money off of his broker fee, and I really appreciate him doing that for my audience. So all of their information will be linked in the description box below. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.